Howdy, folks. I hope y'all are doing fine this evening because I cannot say the same for the people that are running our country. Today, the Turtle Man, Mitch McConnell, aka Cocaine Mitch, had what some people are calling a minor stroke while trying to address the media at the Capitol today. Let me just tell you, this really grinds my gears that the people that are running our country, like Joe Biden and Mitch McConnell, would be a better candidate for hospice care than political office. But that's not the case. Instead, the deep state is going to continue to use these influential politicians as puppets that give us the illusion that we actually have a say in our government, when in reality, the United States is being run by a uniparty that is more focused on benefiting the multinational corporations that donate to their campaigns instead of the American people who need their help the most. I get so frustrated sometimes, I fantasize about leaving America and going to Nigeria, which might sound funny, but in reality, Nigeria handled COVID way better than America with way less deaths, and at least the warlords that run their country are still able to use the bathroom without the need of a nurse. Imagine a world where Northern Africa is arguably a safer place to live than San Francisco, California. It makes me sick. But what can we do? What should we expect? I'll tell you this much, we need to lampoon these losers that are calling the shots and driving us deeper into a global society that depends on a digital currency that can be shut off if you don't comply with all future government-mandated guidelines. At this point, I hope everything is a simulation because this video game sucks and it needs to be returned to GameStop for maybe like $2 max in resale value. So please enjoy the show while I distract you from the constant turmoil and chaos that is happening around you in the world today. Now let's start the show.
I'm so fly, I'm aligned with the planes. My grind so refined, I got no time for no games. Ask yourself, why would I make time for you lames? At all costs, cause I'm a boss. But break them off, yeah, gotta break them off.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
You all right? Brandon, I think he fell out. Stein.
Oh God, he's stroking out. Get the Delta 9s. Get the Delta 9s, quick. Okay. Get him in his mouth. Get him in his mouth.
Oh,
you gotta get him in his mouth, Dunya. He's seizing. All right.
Are you all right?
Maybe do one more for
another one. Need some more Delta 9. That's starting to work, Dunya.
All right.
Well, that's starting to work.
Just don't die on me. Don't die on me.
Dunya, you saved my life.
All right, he's back, folks.
You saved my life, Dunya.
Glad you're back.
Dunya. I love you, Dunya.
I need you alive so you can keep writing those checks.
I was having a seizure. Oh, I'm always going to write a check to you. Thank you, Dunya. I'm so sorry. I almost died. I didn't mean to scare you like that.
Next time, we'll get you some real medicine.
No, that is real medicine. Delta 8's the best medicine you can have.
He's back, guys. I thought he was out for a minute. It's too much going on between the press conference with the government. Stein, I don't know if I could take any more falling outs.
Oh,
all right?
No, I don't feel that good. Let me have another Delta 9. Even though I can't eat myself.
There you go.
What are those?
Island Kush 25 milligrams.
Are these legal, or can we show these?
THC.
Is this legal on the internet?
I believe so.
This tastes like shit.
But it saves you, so can't be
It did
too
save
shitty.
me. Do you eat these?
I do.
Are you high right now?
It's a little.
Damn it, Dunya. Every time you come to the show, you're so damn high.
I have to be. I mean, you're falling out every time I come.
That's true. I know you have to deal with a lot of stress management, but I mean, maybe. Well, you did save my life.
Maybe I need to up the dosage. I don't know.
Okay, guys. Right. So you're probably asking yourself, did Alex almost die? Yes, I almost did. But luckily, this Delta 9 rejuvenated me, and I'm here with my lovely co-host and best friend, Dunya.
I'm back, guys. How are you?
And Dunya is back. He just had a great experience, I'm hearing. We only got a little bit of the scuttlebutt. But he went to the super viral Barbie movie. And what's the deal? Why did you bring this black Barbie doll?
Well, I brought the black Barbie doll because I'm pro-black. I mean, I am black.
So am I. We're both pro-black.
Yeah. Power to the people. And I saw the Barbie movie over the weekend, and it was pretty interesting.
Well, you know, Ben Shapiro went, and gave it a scathing review. Ben Shapiro said it was against the patriarchy and that it was some sort of indoctrination of woke agenda. So did you get that same vibes from when you watched it?
The Barbie movie, to me, it was a little controversial. I mean, it was a little...
Was there any nudity?
It was some nudity.
There was some nudity. Okay, well, maybe I should see this. Okay,
But it was a little scary to me. I think seeing Ryan Gosling with 2 faces of makeup was like...
You didn't like that?
No. Too much makeup, and Margaret was too... Margaret is already a great actor, but she was just too on the fence of scary happy.
Whoa, so Margot Robbie, a lot of people are saying she's mid. I don't think that. I think she's hot to try. I would do. Seriously, you know where I'd touch Margot Robbie? Right there, if you know what I mean. Is this legal to show this? This is a doll that... It is legal?
Yeah, I think you're good, Alex.
Okay,
yeah.
So Margot Robbie, I would touch her right there.
I would drink Margot Robbie's bathwater.
Okay, no, we're not doing that.
Right, Dunya?
No, Dunya,
Right?
do not agree with that.
Probably off of her cup, but not her bathwater.
Thank you. She probably
Prudes.
farts in that bathtub. I know, he is a prude. Dunya is a prude. How has your love life been? Because I remember you were telling me you were going through it a little bit.
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, it's decent. Last time I got laid was like 3-4 months ago.
Damn, Dunya's on a cold streak. Even after you've been on the show with viral sensation Primetime Alex Stein, I can't even help you get laid?
Nah.
Show the audience on this doll where you would like to get laid or what you'd like to do. No, Dunya! Is that anal or is that vaginal?
It's whatever. I mean, I don't know. It's 2 holes back there. I mean, you want me to do like that?
Oh, Dunya! Well, you know what we call that? 1 in the stink, 2 in the pink.
So a 3-for-1 deal.
3 for 1, the shocker.
3-for-1 deal.
The shocker.
Fingers.
Am I doing the shocker right, Brandon?
Yeah, that looks correct. It's the bonus hole now, though, too.
Oh, yeah, because it's just...
Yeah.
Men can have a vagina. So biological females, their vagina is just a bonus hole because we all have buttholes, I guess. Is that the theory behind that? Because we all have buttholes. Is that correct, Brandon?
As far as I'm aware, yes, that is
So
correct.
a male and female still have buttholes, but they have an extra hole. What about our pee hole, though? Is that an extra hole?
Yeah, that's 2 holes. It's a hole. I
I've stuck stuff in my pee hole. I do it all the time when I'm bored.
I mean, some people like it.
Yeah. You've never done that, done you?
No, I think I would die.
Well, it's not that bad. A catheter, you don't ever just give yourself a little catheterization?
Well, I never had one, but I know my oldest brother, he actually did have one because he had got, what is it, chlamydia?
HIV?
No.
Chlamydia?
Yeah, when he was younger, yeah. I'm serious, too.
I know, but why do you have to get a catheter? I thought if you have chlamydia, you just take some pill and it goes away, I've heard.
Oh, not a catheter, but it was very hard for him to pee like that. You know what I mean? Because he was infected with chlamydia. Yeah.
All in his genitals. It was violating him.
It was, it was bad for him.
And it was so bad that he publicly had to say, oh, my STD is so bad that now I can't urinate, and it became public news, because most people would probably keep that private, I would
think. Public enough to the family where, he couldn't hide it. He had to tell people, and people
He had to say, hey, Mom, I slept with some whore and got burnt, and now I can't pee-pee?
Yeah.
What did Mama Dunya say about this?
I mean, I was probably about 7 or 8 at the time.
And you remember this. This was so traumatic. You still remember this.
Yeah, because he was screaming in the bathroom, literally screaming,
Because while he was urinating, he was screaming because the pain was so strong?
Yeah, he was 16 or 17 at the time.
So your brother's a pimp. He's getting laid.
I mean, you can say that. He has 2 kids, but,
So he got the gonorrhea.
He's a loose cannon.
Yeah, but he got the chlamydia taken care of, obviously.
Yeah, yeah, it's gone. That was just a while ago. We got it gone, though. I'm proud of him, too, because I was scared.
I was scared. You're 8 years old. I'm scared listening to the story. Can you imagine an 8-year-old boy? Why is my brother's penis on fire? Why is my brother's penis burning? And he's like, Mom, I slept with this whore and my penis is burned with a sexually transmitted disease. And you're just an 8-year-old just sitting there trying to eat your macaroni and cheese while your brother is just in distress trying to urinate.
And this is a true story. The pee was so red, it looked like a timer up there.
Okay, well, the people can't see the timer, but let's just imagine the devil's dick is how red it was, right?
Yeah, it was red.
So he had red penis disease.
For sure.
Okay, well, let's get back to the Barbie movie. So what do you think about it?
Overall, I thought that the budget that they had for the movie was excellent as far as the theme, the characters that they had in between.
There was a character, Michael Cera's character. Did you know there's an Allen doll in the movie?
I never heard of an Allen doll. Like, I'm so serious right now. I've never heard.
Wait, that's like a big character in the movie. Dunye, did you see the movie? Let me ask the chat.
I saw the movie.
Let me ask the chat because I paid you to go see that movie, Dunye. What is the chat saying?
I saw the movie, but
Did you lie? Are you lying about the movie, guys? I gave him a homework assignment. Did you cheat on the homework assignment? Did you see the movie? Yes?
I saw the movie. But the goal, remember, Alex, the goal is about Barbie, It's not about Allen.
I don't know. Michael Cera, they say, is like kind of low-key the star of the movie. I'm looking in the chat. Guys, is Dunye lying? We want ones in the chat. I'm looking at the chat right now.
Ones in the chat, people.
No, one is you're lying.
Okay.
Two, Dunye's telling the truth. What did you think about Michael Cera's character then? Because I know that he's in the movie that I haven't seen, but I know that he's in it. So what did he do in this movie?
I mean, to me, he was a chill character. He wasn't over the top like Margaret and Ryan Gosling was, but I mean, he definitely had some memorable moments in the movie. It wasn't enough for me to be like, oh, Allen doll. It was more so about, I was more so focused on why are these characters looking so animated.
People are believing you. You guys are believing him or not? Wait,
No,
one is
we're getting a lot of ones in the chat.
Oh shit, they don't believe your ass.
Okay, okay, guys, how about this?
How about this?
I didn't watch the movie.
Yay! The whole point of you coming on the show, that's why you brought this doll. Is this your doll? Do you love this doll?
I have great kindness for that doll.
Sam Cam, we need a wide shot. Sam Cam. So you have a great fondness of this doll, huh?
Yes, I do.
Oh yeah, well this is what I think of this doll. I hate this doll. This doll sucks.
That was a medical doll.
Yeah, I know. It's probably better at science than Dr. Fauci, but I'm not. You see this baby leg?
It's a very important doll versus Barbie or Allen doll.
What does that look like, Dunye, to you?
That looks like
What does that look like to you?
That looks like a broken penis.
What does that look like to you, Dunye?
A broken penis. That's flipped. Like he got in a car accident. Yeah. The medical doll was the most important doll out of all dolls.
Touch my doll. Ooh.
Now you've turned it in.
Oh, stop, Dunye. You're
You've
gonna do
turned her-
something, Dunye. Don't. Let's just.
You've turned her into a Toy Story item, like the bad kid in that movie.
I don't know what you're trying to insinuate, but I think that this doll is actually doing much better now than it was doing, you could argue.
It doesn't even have its full body.
It doesn't need the full body, you just need a baby's leg. Oh my gosh, this is a real shoe! Now it even looks more authentically like.
What brand shoe is that?
Alex, it's even got the same curvature of yours.
Hey, Brandon, I showed you that in privacy, dude. Do not talk about my. I was injured in a fire. They had to skin graft a lot of my genitals. So.
Well, in your defense, that is smaller than yours.
Yeah, but listen.
Are you talking about the length or the girth? Because that girth.
Well, I'm not very long.
The girth on that doll is yeah.
No, I'm very girthy. I'm like a hockey puck, but it's very, very short, very thick, like a steak you'd get at a high-class steakhouse.
So you're like one of those bugs that like go like this and stretch, like.
I don't know what the hell.
Like a caterpillar.
A little bit like a caterpillar. That's actually that's not that far off. Okay, I know we're gonna have our guest on very soon, so we might want to key him up here any minute now. But Dunye, so you didn't even see the Barbie movie, but it was good.
The previews were so good, I thought I saw it.
Hey, I'll take it. The previews are good. We'll give him a. Sam Cam's shaking his head. They don't like that you lied.
I'm sorry, guys.
Eat a Delta 9 gummy as punishment.
Okay.
Delta 9, Alex Stein on the grind all the time. Got a
Not
baby
Delta
leg in my
7?
pants. What
Not
is
Delta 8?
Delta 7 real?
I don't know, but I'm just saying Delta 9 seems like the awkward level.
Damn, Dunya, you ate that fast. Island Kush, folks. Can you believe this? I don't even know. I mean, it's CBD.
What flavor is that?
I don't know, but it burned when you put it in my mouth. I don't know if that's supposed to be like that.
I think because you were at a dead weight level.
And that's why?
Yeah.
Wow. All right, is our next guest ready?
Yeah, he's ready to go.
Let's bring him on, guys. You know him. He's a fantastic comedian. He's got an incredible YouTube page. Everybody needs to go to Kayvon Comedy and follow him. He's not only a great comedian, he's also my friend. Please welcome on the one, the only, Kayvon.
What's up? Do I get a virtual round of applause? How does this work?
Yeah, you didn't hear it. We gave it to you. Yeah, so Dunya and I, we're just kind of sitting here hanging out, playing with these dolls. What are you doing, Kayvon?
Well, you look excited to see me right now. I like that.
I'm excited as I'll ever be because, my genitals were burnt in a fire and they don't perform and they don't get hard anymore, which is a whole different, can of worms, as we say.
Yeah.
But how's your genitals?
How
are your genitals? Are they working good still?
Everything's working pretty good. I keep the ice nearby so I can kind of, the doctor said.
Brandon, clap. Brandon.
Because his genitals has a shoe on it. I've never seen that.
You've seen
That's the thing. That's protection. And had your brother used it, he wouldn't have that problem.
Yes! Kayvon, dude, can you talk about that? Can you imagine getting... And you've probably had chlamydia a bunch because you're a very handsome young man. I know a lot of women swoon over you, but have you ever been burnt by a whore and had glass come out of your penis when you pee-peed?
It's a numbers game, and yeah, absolutely. You got to just, you got to stay protected at all times. And
Dunya, clap that up. See, he's honest.
My brother's not alone.
His brother is not alone. What's your brother's name?
Tyrone.
No, it's not.
No, I'm serious.
No, it's not. Okay, Kayvon, ask. Hey, I don't want to ask him because I can get in trouble for OSHA. Ask Dunya if he can swim.
I was gonna guess it was Tyrone. I didn't want to come off as racist. But
Me?
yeah.
Kayvon's not racist.
No, not like that. But Tyrone would be a name like you'd be like, he got into something. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Not to
like
be funny. But.
like he's on parole.
Tyrone ever swim at a swimming pool and pet the leg hairs of an old white man? Just wondering.
Okay, wait. First of all, you need to ask him that question. And second of all, can you notice, Kayvon, how much Dunya's head is blending in the back? I mean, now looking at the screen, Dunya, I don't even see, if you don't have that blue shirt on, you're not even there. You're literally camouflage.
He's midnight. He's midnight black, as they would say.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful skin tone. I'm not even just kissing butt. I'm telling you, Dunya is dark like chocolate. He's a handsome young man. Okay, Kayvon, you're a pimp on a blimp. I think your Instagram, where everybody really needs to go follow. Your clips are getting millions of views. But I know that I face a lot of backlash. Do you get a lot of backlash that I get? I mean, probably not as bad, but do you still get some?
I mainly get backlash. I'm hoping to get some front lash.
Yeah.
They're so sensitive now. But people that love comedy, they come to the page. They have a good time. We have a lot of mutual fans. People said, "Hey, you got Alex on your page." But there are just people out there who, first of all, they hate what we're talking about, so they're going to fight us over it all. Or there's just people who don't have a good sense of humor and like, you're not allowed to talk about that group. That's a protected class. And I don't believe in protected classes. I believe we're all equal, and that's considered racist.
See, Kayvon's a badass. He knows, and he's Persian, even though, what was that? What was that lower graphic? Did you write that, Brandon?
Nah, that was Jimmy's handiwork.
Are you kidding? He looks really white, but he's half. Jimmy is such a fucker.
That's right. I'm the most famous half Persian comedian in the world, and I didn't even try for that. It just happened.
Well, you are a handsome young man. I think
You do look Persian, though. Like,
no, he doesn't look that Persian.
let me explain it to you.
Okay.
Because I've hung around Persians. The face is definitely white, but the arms, like the skin color on down, the neck and body screams Persian. If you look at him.
Kayvon's jacked up. You know what? Him and I were at the Turning Point USA event, and Kayvon, because he's a traveling comedian, he has Marriott points. What hotel were we at?
Yeah, I think we're at the Renaissance Marriott, and we got to go to the private lounge.
I'm telling you, Dunya, I stole so much from the private lounge, they kicked me out of the hotel.
Was this in Nashville?
No, where was this? This is in Phoenix, and they kept getting mad because, I mean, I didn't think it was like, they said everything was complimentary, and so I tried to take like one of the like industrial egg cooking machines from the kitchen. They're like $1,100 on eBay, and they got mad at that, Kayvon. So did you still get to keep your Marriott deal, or did that get messed up?
They messed it up for a couple of weeks, but I'm able to go again. And you got so used to all the free stuff they gave you that you went and signed up for like the United Airlines like lounge or the American Express.
American Express lounge, yes. Trying to be like you, a pimp on a blimp, dude.
You are.
I miss the good old days.
I just got to hang on the blimp for a little while.
Yeah, but dude, when you're in Dallas, you're going to be on the show live, so we'll be able to do that. But seriously, dude, that lifestyle though, as a comedian, is hard. It's nice you can go to the Marriott and get a nice French toast. Eggs Benedict. This isn't that Holiday Inn Express bullcrap eggs out of a bag. I watched that mofo crack an egg and make me an omelet. And as a matter of fact, I had the guy cut off a little bit of his pubes and put it in my omelet, and he was okay with that.
Yeah, he was a Mexican.
Did it increase the taste in the
It
omelet?
made it taste disgusting. The guy was, I think he was Filipino. He was like 350 pounds. It was disgusting. It ruined the omelet. But it was a great experience watching him cut the egg.
Alex,
Yeah.
I am coming to Dallas in a week.
Okay, but this is a perfect little when? Because I got a comedy show this Sunday. What are you doing? Gigs? What's the schedule?
I'm gonna be in Austin on the 2nd of August. Then I'm gonna be in Dallas 3, 4, 5, 6. I want you to come. There's 6 shows. I want you to be a surprise guest on as many of them as you want.
I'm there. Okay, guys. So when you guys buy your tickets for Kayvon in Dallas, you're gonna get a little sneak peek of prime time and his baby leg. And that's not a joke. Like baby leg is not insinuating a penis. I know.
Why is it so dark though?
I wish it was as dark as you. Is this bad if I?
That would be a really horrible.
Is this bad?
I think any woman would probably.
Kanye, is this bad to do this?
Yeah, it's yours. It's definitely bad to do.
Why is that bad? Kayvon, is this bad if I do this?
Did you shower it?
You would never leave that. You would never leave the house. You wouldn't be a pimp on a blimp. You'd be at home.
You would be at home pleasing yourself.
Kanye, if you could suck on your own thing, would you do it?
No.
Yeah, right.
With all the piss and cum that comes out of it, I would.
Oh my gosh, this is on YouTube.
I was told this was a family show.
This is a family show. This is a child-friendly show. There's a lot of young kids watching this.
Sorry,
and all you've done
guys.
is talk about your brother's penis being like causing you basically post-traumatic stress disorder from the urination coming out so red that it gives you like these memories. It's as red as Kayvon's hat.
That's red, yeah.
And then now you're going to talk about your ejaculate and your urination?
Sorry, people and kids, but that's how we all got here.
How?
The white stuff.
The show has hit an all-time low, but I like it.
Okay, this is an all-time low, but we're about to get an all-time high. Did you hear aliens are now real? What is your opinion on that?
Well, I'm happy to know that there's anything out there. When I was told about LGBTQI, I is intersexual, and I thought that was someone who was into aliens. So I'm like, I would do that. Captain Kirk got down with the green, the blue women. So, I'm open-minded to that if they're beautiful.
Wait, Kayvon, that's brilliant. Where would an alien fit on the LGBT sexuality scale? I mean, so I, intergalactic, that's what it stands for? Say that again, intergalactic intersexed?
Yes, intersexual. People claim intersexual as people who are born with both parts, but I believe intersexual is intergalactic sexual experience. And that's kind of something new that only a few people have considered. Me, Elon Musk, and Jeff Bezos.
You guys are brilliant. What do you think about Elon Musk? I like the guy, but also at the same time, he wants to hook a computer to your brain so you can park a Tesla. That sounds kind of demonic and scary.
It does. Let me ask a question.
Oh, please ask away.
So, since this new letter has been added, doesn't mean there's going to be a new color to the flag or whatever. The LGBTQ.
Well, you know what? That's a great point. The gay flag was just a rainbow, which already gay people like colors. And they like a nice color scheme. And the rainbow has too many colors, so it's already kind of ugly. The rainbow is kind of ugly unless it happens like in the sky.
Yeah.
But then they started adding like a purple triangle, then a brown triangle, and then like a red line across. And I'm like, there are too many colors. So that was a very good question. If they keep adding colors, it's going to look uglier and uglier. And that doesn't represent gay people that
I think they're just trying to add the whole Crayola box.
Well, I like the brown part because that reminds me of poop. It's like somebody put poop on it. All right, and this is to Harry Season. I don't know why Jimmy put this, but Harry, since you won't come on our show, this is what you get, Harry Season. What do you think about that? What do you think about little bitch asses that are afraid to come on our show, Kayvon? What do you think about that?
You totally just messed up his haircut when you cut that picture now.
What? Who gives a shit about his haircut?
You know what you could have done? You could have poked your baby leg right through his head.
I'm about to hit him with this baby leg.
You won't have any more penis.
It's not my penis. We're on YouTube. Quit talking about cum. Quit talking about urine. Quit talking about penises. For the rest of the show, imagine that you are in church, and I'm the pastor, and Kayvon is the predator. Well, he's the priest that molested boys. But I'm not calling you a molester. I'm just trying to make this authentic so Dunye understands. Because Dunye, what happened to you? Didn't somebody do something weird to you one time?
No.
You can be honest.
No.
Never one time, just, hey, come here, let's play a little game. It's called Touch It and Run.
Nah.
I played that game a lot. When I was a kid, I played it with my football coach. I played it with my counselor, my principal, with the lunch lady.
Why do they always single you out?
I don't know. I know that's a good question. That is a good question. I really played touch and go a lot with a lot of influential people in my life. Now, now that I look back, maybe
Volunteering? Was it your idea?
That's what I'm saying. A lot of it was my idea. I was a very inclusive kid. I was like, hey, I'll touch it, you touch me. Let's just have some fun.
Wow. Okay.
Is that bad?
No, it's not bad. I mean, it's interesting.
Your body language is indicating it's kind of bad or weird.
No, I just mean, it means you're...
I was a victim of sexual assault, even if I was a willing victim, correct? Dunye, do not make the big eyes. His eyes got like dinner plates. What is that?
It means that you're an adventurous person.
Let's adventure this baby leg right through your throat. Kayvon, what the hell? All these fudgers keep talking about Trump, DeSantis, blah, 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 blah. How cringe is all this Trump versus DeSantis stuff? And do you think that it's going to make a bunch of people look like hypocrites when they have to immediately go back to supporting the candidate that they hate so much in the primaries?
Yeah, that is going to cause problems. I mean, we don't have enough numbers to be fighting amongst ourselves right now. That's my personal opinion. So I would say keep the mudslinging to a minimum and let the cards play out. But look, people always complain about the electoral, like, how come Hillary got the popular vote and Biden got the popular vote? And I've come up with an idea that popular doesn't mean good. If you and I, Alex, were driving a bunch of kids in a car to go get some food and we offered vegetables or ice cream with chocolate and gummy worms, what would they choose?
Gummy worms. Delta 9
right.
gummy worms.
Delta
9 gummy
9.
worms, but yes, gummy worms.
That's the popular vote, and we need some adults in the room to have the adult vote so that we get what we really need in this country.
Ow.
Yay, did that hurt?
No, it actually tingled.
Did that feel good? Hold on, let me show
I think the gummy is like...
Dunye, no, show Dunye. I hit him in the head. I think that's actually an OSHA
It
violation.
didn't hurt because I think the gummy is,
You're numb. Your eyes are bloodshot now, Dunye.
No, like it's kicking in.
I can't even see you on camera. All I see is a blue shirt floating around, but it does say pimp. Oh, actually, real quick, stand up and model the new merch. Kayvon, we need to sell this. We have only sold about like 100 t-shirts or something. And so if you guys want to help support me, go to pimponablimpshop.com. You're going to be able to get this shirt. I think it's $25. I know that's a little high, but guys, we got bills to pay.
And it's nice. It isn't cheap. The quality is amazing.
How do your nipples feel? Are they chafing? Does it feel good with the cotton?
They feel good, and it's cold in here too. So
that's what I'm saying. So it feels good on your skin. Thank you, Dunye. You're a great model. All right.
Alex,
yes, sir.
if you get a hoodie, it'll frame his head really nice, and you can see him better on camera.
Oh my gosh, Trayvon Martin vibes. Trayvon Martin vibes. What's the deal with Trayvon Martin? Are you team Trayvon or are you team George? What's that last guy's name? George what?
Zimmerman.
As a Floridian, because I'm from Florida, I'm a Skittles and Arizona side.
Yes, Arizona iced tea Skittles. Whose side are you on? George Zimmerman or Trayvon? Because I'm on baby Trayvon. You know I'm BLM all day long.
Well, you have to be on Trayvon's side because that could have been Obama's son.
I've never heard that conspiracy, but I have heard the conspiracy.
I mean, they look alike with the hair and the facial structure.
How big is Michelle Obama's baby leg?
If you want me to be honest.
Yeah, is it this big? I bet it's bigger.
I don't know, but I had been trying to look and find it for years.
Who, Michelle's wiener?
Yeah. Every time,
Trying to zip up my zipper.
every time, like she gets on TV, I would just like zoom, like I would literally zoom in, and I've never seen it.
Hold on. Stuttering John Melendez is calling me. Stuttering John, we're live on my show, so be careful what you say. I think you did a great job, but we're live right now. What the hell's going on?
No, I didn't want to be live, but call me later.
Okay, well, you did a great job, dude. I thought that was epic. I'll talk to you about it after. Everybody, Stuttering John, legend from the Howard Stern Show and the Tonight Show. All right, we love you, John. I'll call you after the show.
I'll see you. Bye.
That's the famous Stuttering John Melendez. Did you ever watch the Howard Stern Show, Kayvon?
I have met John Melendez before, had a great time at an event in Hollywood, and I loved the Howard Stern Show growing up. That is why I do comedy to this day, most likely. That was hilarious.
We love Howard Stern.
Wait, no, Kayvon, dude, me too. Like when I was a kid, I watched Howard Stern. I was like, I want to do this. I want to make people laugh. So it's funny that he really encouraged you and encouraged me. That's why you and I are probably very similar, but now his politics suck. But the reason why I like Stuttering John.
How did that happened?
Well, once he got
on that show. What's that NBC show, America's Got Talent?
That Howard, yeah, he was on America's Got Talent. He sold out.
he wanted that NBC money, and now like American Mom started liking him for the first time ever, and he didn't want to lose that. So he's not the rough, rugged guy he used to be. Now he's a very domesticated Howie.
Well, Howard would lampoon the celebrities. He would be making fun of Jennifer Aniston. He would be making fun of these celebrities like, oh, my butt pillow's not warm enough or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know, oh, they would have some temper tantrum on set and Howard would make fun of them. Now these people have a temper tantrum on set and Howard's like, well, he is right. That grip was bad. Or Sam, the cameraman, sucks, which you do rule, Sam. I'm not saying you, but I'm looking at you. It's hard not to use you as an example. Sam's a badass. But my point is, he's become what he most lampoons, so that's what sucks about him. But Stuttering John, who left his show for The Tonight Show, hired by Jay Leno, he actually was famous for doing these gonzo interviews where he would confront people and ask them random stuff, like if they had anal sex and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Kayvon,
Stuttering John's a legend.
did you know I got in trouble for asking Laura Trump if she did anal?
Oh, no.
She hasn't had me on her show since. Is that bad?
I could see that. And plus, she's been hitting the gym. She might be training to kick your ass.
She definitely could kick my ass. There's no doubt about it. She would freaking slice me and dice me like crazy. Okay, well, we still got a few more minutes left, but tell everybody, so you're going to be in Dallas. Tell the people before I let you go, because we always end the show some weird way. Tell the people how they can find you and support you before you go.
Well, if you just Google Kayvon, K-V-O-N, I'm the only comedian named Kayvon, and find me on any platform and say, Alex sent me, and I'm going to give away 10 free tickets to my Dallas shows. So
Please!
Well, I want one of them, so I'll be following you.
Dunye's going to be there, and Dunye...
Alex, you get one. There's 2. We got 8 left.
We got 8. Okay, he's joking. That's funny. Okay, so tell me this. What the hell this is I guess my question is, with this writer's strike, do you think that it's ever going to come back? Personally, I hope they never come back, but what are you hearing about all this Hollywood shutdown?
Well, the thing about the writer's strike is they're only screwing themselves, because we have these platforms now. You have your own show. I've got mine. And the more they shut down Hollywood, like, we want more money. We're not doing it for the money. We just do it to entertain the fans. We make money on the side, and we're having a blast. So we're going to take a big victory lap, and they're not going to catch up to us. It's going down.
No, you're right. And I saw Whitney Cummings making fun of how after LeBron James, and we can't say anything about medical stuff. LeBron James' son, everything's safe and effective. Bronny James is great. But she made a statement about myocarditis, and they made a very sarcastic tweet about it, saying how that word is trending and how this is new Twitter is awesome, saying in a sarcastic way. Yet I think it's great bringing up awareness on something that's basically causing a big problem. But we have to be careful how we say that on YouTube. I hate talking like this. My point is, nothing makes me happier than knowing that Whitney Cummings can't produce a show on her own, because none of these effers ever have done it on their own. They need these studios, they need these production companies, when in reality, they don't. I worked for a show, Cheaters. Let's run that clip. Let's run that clip. This has to do with what I'm saying. Before we run the clip, I worked for a show, Cheaters, here in Dallas for a long time. They said, Alex, you're going to be the next host of the show. Then when it came time to hire me in April 2020, they hired a guy named Peter Pankey, but his real name, his rap name, was Peter Guns. The reason why I know is an affirmative action pick over me, not just because you're an African-American, which that's great, but they made him change his name from Peter Guns to Peter Pankey because the show is distributed by Viacom. So my point is, I lost out, and a cameraman, Jansen, a great guy, said, Alex, you should start your own podcast. I started to do the podcast on my own. Then I started going to city council meetings. Then I started doing the ambush interviews. And now I have my own show. So what I'm saying is, it's just crazy how when one door closes, another door opens if you want to open it. So now with all that being said, I want to get your reaction to this. This was one of my best episodes I ever produced. Now, George, you have that clip?
Is that when you met Dontarius?
No, that's not when I met my wife's boyfriend. But that was one of the episodes that I produced. And a guy shared that on Twitter yesterday, and it's up to 14 million views. And not one person tagged me that they noticed me in there. Which, maybe that's my ego. But yeah, if you notice, I was in a gray shirt because I was one of the producers. So I was actually doing some covert surveillance. I was a pimp on a blimp. And that opportunity, they said, Alex, you're going to be the next host. And then I lost it. And that's when I started this whole kit and caboodle thing you're watching today. So it was actually a blessing in disguise. But my whole overarching point is, Hollywood is dying. You guys are like a dehydrated carcass, and the only thing that is going to save you are the freaking bald eagles that eat you off the road, Hollywood. You can suck my grundle. We don't need you, and the people that do need you deserve you because you suck. So Hollywood, for making crappy content, for not giving us anything that's halfway as good as anything from the 90s. I would love to see you guys make one movie as funny as Dumb and Dumber, one movie as good as Shawshank Redemption, one movie as cool as Pulp Fiction. And he said the N-word a bunch in that movie. Now if you try to do that, they would cancel you.
Yeah, I agree. They've gotten too sensitive.
So art is dying. What's your opinion on it, Kayvon?
Absolutely. It's like we're in the Wild West right now. We have our own little path, and we can do whatever we want. We're not beholden to Bud Light's marketing team making a decision for our shows. So people get the real deal right here.
Yes, they do. I mean, man, I just go back every day and thank my lucky stars that I went on my own. And this is another thing, Kayvon, you and I want to be more successful. Like, I even want more success. But I think it's impossible for you to fail if you keep trying. And that's what I try to tell these other people. For you, you're going to be incredibly successful. You're one of the funniest comedians that I've seen. And guys, Kayvon, guys need to go to his show. He's an actual comedy technician. Me, I'm like a bull in a china shop. Kayvon is, I mean, you're laughing the whole time, and I'm not just kissing your ass. Kayvon is a true pro, not one of these boo-boo open mic amateurs like Primetime 99 cutting off his genitals live on the air. I'm trying to get like you.
What I love about Primetime is you never know what he's going to do because he never knows what he's going to do. So it's just infinite how many things he can come up with. And I am trying to tweak my jokes, get him ready for an upcoming TV performance or something.
Ooh.
Knock down the cameras and start a whole new performance of his own.
And guys, Kayvon has clips on his Instagram, millions, on YouTube, even other channels have put his clips up, millions. Oh, that's actually the last thing I want to say. All these comedians now, I think the only thing that goes viral is their crowd work stuff. Have you noticed that, Kayvon, where now you don't even have to have material and people are getting famous from just their crowd work clips?
Yeah. And the crowd work is getting lazier and lazier, and I'm watching it because it's like an unlimited source of comedy, but it's not that funny. So it was cool when the first 2 or 3 guys did it, but I put out actual bits, and I think the pendulum's gonna come back this way. People want to see what you thought of, not, hey, are you guys dating? Oh, that's your mom? What?
I agree.
Yeah, no, you're right. And Kayvon is a comedian technician. I'm telling you, this guy has not only the charisma and like good looking, but he's got the material. So, dude, everybody, go see his show in Austin. Come see us in Dallas. You're going to get to see a pimp on a blimp. It might be a Hindenburg. I might blow up on stage. But even if I suck, you're going to get to see the great comedy of Kayvon. And I promise you, you will laugh when you see this man on stage. All right, dude, anything you want to say before you go?
I just want to say I love what you're doing. Keep it up, and I can't wait to see you in Dallas.
You'll be on the blimp next week, so we'll see you here next Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, whatever day works. I'll message you after the show. But, dude, keep on fighting the good fight. Love you, brother. Peace.
Like the hat. Nice meeting you.
Wait, before you go, Dunye, say something to him nice or something influential or, meaningful.
I just want to say, when it comes to comedy, just remain true to yourself, and for all of us, and just
Can you swim?
Yeah, I can swim.
Okay, good.
And also just, I think, tune out all the negative parts of the industry.
I think he's doing that. I think we just talked about that. We basically just kind of said that for the whole 20 minutes of the interview.
Yeah. It's the gummy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, are you so high and you just kind of...
I'm getting
no unique thought. I mean, isn't that just what we said? Not to listen to the haters, just barrel on through. Isn't that kind of what we just said? I guess you're just kind of reiterating what I said.
I got something better for you.
Okay, good.
You can't talk giraffe decisions with people in turtle positions.
You have smoked yourself retarded.
Like
Okay, be nice. Dunye's on so many gummies. Don't call him the R word. But he is a little retarded. All right, Kayvon. Love you, brother. Talk to you soon.
Take care, guys. Keep it up.
Kayvon's a badass. You embarrassed the hell out of me. But you also made me really proud in a weird way, too.
Can I get a clap or a high five? What about both? Okay.
Hold my hand.
Okay. Unionship.
Look at this, the black and white cookie. The black and white cookie.
This reminds me of Dragon Tales.
This is beautiful. Look at the darkness, and we're interlocking.
I wish with all my heart.
I wish with all my heart. I wish with all my heart. I wish with all my heart. I wish with all my heart. Oh, I love you, Dunya. All right, give me that baby penis. Or excuse me, just baby leg.
Okay.
We have some clips I want to get your reaction to.
Let's do it.
All right, the first one, guys, I love this prank. As a matter of fact, I should have done a little pre-production and found out who did this prank. But if you've noticed, Dunya, everybody's going viral for gluing themselves to the road. They're using like concrete adhesive. Some people, it started off where they would throw ketchup on a priceless work of art. Then they would do a sit-in, or they would get paint and throw it outside of an oil company, like on their walls, just trying to cause a mess. It'd be like red paint.
Wow.
So these climate activists are annoying as hell. They get in the roads. People are trying to go. As a matter of fact, there's a viral video. I should have had this keyed up where an ambulance, some climate change protesters were on the highway, and an ambulance going to the hospital was stopped. And the ambulance came out and said, "Guys, will you please move? I'm trying to get to the hospital." And the climate activists are like, "Stop big oil!" Yeah, it's like a woman's dying right there. But these people are lunatics. But, to say but 4 more times, but, some badass counter-protesters came up with the best way to disrupt these Stop Climate Change activist a-holes. So let's run this clip.
Let me see.
So this is a climate activist meeting. And so they put whistles, they taped rape whistles to balloons. And then they walked in there with the balloons like they were having a party. And every time the balloon was blowing air, it had a rape whistle, supposedly. That's what they said. It's the air is going through a whistle right now. And so they try to keep going the meeting. Here, watch.
What country is this in?
This is the UK, London.
Okay. Wow.
And they can't get it. It's so high up. Isn't that beautiful? And they couldn't conduct their meeting. Guys, you guys get an A+ in the trolling game. I'm going to steal that one. We're going to figure out how to do that, and we're going to mess up Sarah Gonzalez's show this week. We're going to just put that off, or we're going to set it off. So, Sarah, if she's watching this, turn it off. Turn off the show if you're watching this, Sarah.
So, with this clip, I like this clip. And I'm going to tell you why, because it's innovative. I feel like apocalypse happened, we would be able to signal for people to know where we are.
Ooh.
2, I feel like it's one of the best ways to get people's attention in the prank or whatever. 3, this is the most safest way to get justice in whatever, you're trying to do.
Dunya, you say something smart. This is the way we get justice. Now, I joke around on this show. This is a comedy show for children, young children, like infants. But you made a good point, though. Being civilly disobedient is the only way that we can truly stand up against the man. Because the man, they want us to just comply. But we don't want to, non-comply in this way where it's mean, F you, because then we turn into January 6th, and then they can make us into the villain. Yeah. We have to be civilly disobedient with stuff like this that's harmless, like a whistle going off during their whole meeting that they can't conduct it. So you're right. There is a playful way that we have to be civilly disobedient, and we need to be creative. We don't need to be impulsive or reactive. So you're a young, brilliant man. Those Delta 9 gummies are working.
They are. That's why my eyes are...
You can't even open your eyes. Open your eyes. Look at the camera and open your eyes as big as you can open them.
Naturally, I have chinky eyes.
Don't say that! Don't bleep that! Do not say that! We're on YouTube! What? Stop Asian hate! And there's a whole narrative of a black being not like Asians!
No, well...
Don't say...
we'll say almond eyes. Is that cool?
Yeah, why didn't you say almond eyes to start with? Why did you use a racial slur that we're on?
Well, I didn't think it was racist because...
I don't think it is racist either, personally. I don't. But the YouTube terms of service might. So...
Well,
and he didn't say that. He said cheeky, which is a term that we use in the UK because I'm over there because I'm an international pimp. Say,
yes.
Oh, he's cheeky.
Yeah, cheeky.
Cheeky. Yeah, so that's what he said. So let's just get the record straight on that. We love Stop Asian Hate. 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 Stop Asian Hate.
It made the gummy worse when we just did that.
What do you mean you're more high?
Yeah.
Dunya, how are you
I get trickled down. I don't know.
How are you gonna? Kanye, I'm gonna get fired for this. All right, well, let's watch this next video of my favorite city, New York City. It's the city that doesn't sleep, the big eggplant, as we call it. Isn't that what it is, the big eggplant or big enchilada? What's it called?
Well, I thought
New York.
it could be the big eggplant now, but I thought it was the apple. I'm not.
That doesn't sound right. All right, well, let's watch this video from New York City.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, I'd be honking. Honk! There's a fucking crane falling on my cab! I gotta go, honey!
Even the birds are moving out of the way.
Yeah. Damn, watching this reminds me of 9/11 a little too much.
See, I've been to New York, and I actually love New York, but everything is just so close. And with me being a weed addict, I'm like, why the
Kanye, why are you so addicted to... You're not a weed addict. Do not say that on the show. We're not addicted to anything. He's on Delta 9. Go ahead, sorry, you're a weed addict. Yes.
Well, I was gonna say, just
Start off with I'm being a weed addict now. I mean,
Okay.
I just admit it.
okay. Everything is just too crowded in New York. They need something different. But shout out to the girl that was running in the video at the very front of the camera.
Yeah.
Because to me, I would think 9/11 is about to happen. If I seen a tool flying like it's doing the seesaw, I would probably think the building is gonna come down right after it. So
I know, in a controlled demolition. And that's why I also like, though, when I like the people that are just like sitting in a bathroom pooping right there, and then all of a sudden a crane falls on your office. That'd be pretty cool.
I wouldn't even have to do the number 2 anymore. Like, I would get up with it still in me.
You know what I
Just
would
run.
do immediately if this happened? I would run straight to it and get a biggest piece of metal and just lay underneath it. And just lay under the metal and wait for the cops to come. That's what I would do. And then I would sue them for everything they own.
Alex, do you think it was an inside job?
The crane?
Yeah.
Well, that's another question because, listen, they're going to say, and they always say this with plane crashes, it's pilot error. I don't trust any of these fuckers. Like, I think that the people that are doing these crane things, that guy probably is an illegal immigrant, which is great. I think we should hire illegal immigrants. Done, yeah, I hired him. Are you legal?
I am legal, but if to be 100% honest, I do know people here that are illegal Africans.
Ooh.
Dunye, are you trafficking people?
Yes. Are
No,
you doing
I'm
human
just-
trafficking?
Is this a sound of freedom situation?
Sound of freedom.
What's happening is that these people are trying to get in marriages so they can just be able to
90
stay here.
Day Fiance. I love
You know what I
it.
mean?
I love 90 Day Fiance. Yeah, I actually would. I was gonna marry this. I was gonna marry this 300-pound African woman to get African citizenship.
Well, as a pimp on the blimp here, I think over there you have a lot more leeway. So.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I mean, you get more for your money. It's less rules. You don't have to worry about people pulling you over for weed.
You're kidding. So I can drive high as a kite and just be blowing the blunt, right? Like,
And you see an officer, maybe like you tip them,
in front of the cop.
yeah, and you see an officer, you can give them like $3 US because that translates to like 6 to 7, 8, no, probably about $10.
And they'll let me go with a crime? What about murder?
No, murder is different. You'll be in jail. But for anything else,
Well, that sounds good. So it's like everything else is cool, but murder. I think that's kind of vibe with that. Well, I don't like
Murder
child.
and coke.
What about coke?
yeah,
Cocaine's illegal.
you'll get a lot of time for it. A Nigerian guy and that was just in Ghana, he actually got 10 years for trafficking coming from his country to smuggle in drugs.
Damn.
But other than that, like weed is fine.
What about
weed,
heroin?
I don't know.
Damn, we need to find out. We need to call some people in Africa to see what their heroin policy is.
Okay.
But before we get into the heroin policy, let's get into this new discovery. That's right. Today, during the Hunter Biden plea deal, I don't know if you saw that. Hunter Biden is taking a plea deal. He was high on crack and he bought a gun and that was illegal, and then he lied on his taxes about it.
I haven't seen it, but it's so much going on.
Yeah, I know. It's too hard to keep up.
Government,
Trust me.
it's
But
hard.
But listen, so he went into court today and they said, oh, we're going to give you a plea deal. And then supposedly they took it off the table, but now it's back on the table. But conveniently for the people in power, at the same time, during this monumental court case of the sitting president's son being indicted in a federal court, one of the biggest revelations ever has come out of Washington, D.C. Now let's watch this clip.
Do you believe our government has made contact with intelligent extraterrestrials?
Something I can't discuss in public setting.
What?
Okay, I can't ask when you think this occurred. If you believe we have crashed craft, stated earlier, do we have the bodies of the pilots who piloted this craft?
As I've stated publicly already in my News Nation interview, biologics came with some of these recoveries. Yeah.
Were they, I guess, human or non-human biologics?
Non-human, and that was the assessment of people with direct knowledge on the program I talked to that are currently still on the program.
So listen to this, Dunye. They found an alien craft and it was covered in alien semen.
Wow. Was it white?
I'm guessing, yeah. I think that. Well, I don't know. Alien could be a different color of.
I'm thinking purple. I don't know because
like Grimace, like the Grimace shake.
Yeah.
I love purple. I love the Grimace shake. But, you know, that's a little scary. And, you know, guys, we like to joke around. I don't know what the chat's saying. I don't know what you guys are looking at. But let's talk about this. There's a thing, Dunye, I'm going to school you on. It's called Project Bluebeam, where the United States government has technology that they can actually put what will look like a hologram in the sky. This is all declassified. Or they can make it look like Jesus is returning from heaven. Or they can make it look like there is a whale in the sky. And so what I think, and I'm just, you know, speculating this, of course, is that in the very near future that they're trying to tease us with this alien stuff, distract us, make us think, oh, we're going to be under alien invasion. And then, and I forget if it was Ronald Reagan or which president said it, but there's a couple presidents that said it. They said the only true way to unite the world is if we had an intergalactic threat such as an alien.
Yes.
That was Reagan. With, I think it was, what is it, Operation Death Star or whatever?
Can I tell you guys a fun fact while we're here right now?
No. I'm kidding, yes.
You've seen an alien body?
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
In Nigeria, they would be in Nigeria because there's a lot of...
I'm not Nigerian.
I don't...
Sorry.
What are you again?
I'm
Florida?
Ghanaian and Kenyan. I'm a mixture.
Oh, you're
too.
Kenyan.
And Ghanaian, yes.
Ooh,
How fast do you run a mile?
Yeah, I know. The Kenyans do run very fast.
I'm pretty fast. We are naturally tall.
Yeah, you're tall and you're lean. You're fast. He's a good athlete.
Yeah.
I love Ghana. I can't wait to go back. Yeah.
Fun fact, when my dad was in college before he met my mom, he was athletic, but he actually received a letter from Ronald Reagan.
Why? Saying what?
Because of his athletic status.
So Dunye's dad is like a badass athlete. Well, that's good to know. Okay, so do you think, my point is though, I think they're going to do a fake alien invasion and they're going to say, oh, aliens are here. And everybody's going to go, oh my God, are the aliens gay? Can I have sex with the aliens? I want to jerk off to the aliens. Is there alien porn? Like, they're going to just make it so disgusting and we're going to like humanize fake aliens for that matter, probably. They're probably not even going to exist. They're going to say, oh, well, the aliens can't live on our planet or something, you know, like in every movie, right? I think War of the Worlds, the aliens all died because they got like a human virus. My point is, they want to actually create a one world government. So the idea of aliens existing actually is going to scare other countries into uniting against this existential threat that doesn't even exist.
Well, I believe they do exist.
Ooh.
I don't know. I feel like sometime I've seen some.
What?
But not like in their form, like in the human form, like
that's how I think they would do, because some of these lizard people, what do you think about that? The Queen's probably a lizard. I mean, R.I.P. Queen Elizabeth. But I think some of these people, they're not even humans. They're some sort of intergalactic. I
mean, it's like the lady who freaked out on the plane. That motherfucker's not real, lady.
And she could have been an alien, and now she's shapeshifted into somebody else's body.
She was very human. I could tell by like her.
But maybe she was seeing somebody that wasn't.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. And you know, for myself, being African and also being raised in Florida, we learn about, you know, witchcraft and all that stuff as kids. So we kind of like, it exists. Like, you know, my aunt was raised in a village, so if you met her, she could tell you stories.
Oh, I love village aunts. Wait, tomorrow you're doing witchcraft. We're doing a seance. We're probably going to get canceled. Are you ready and prepared to do that tomorrow?
Yeah, I could put together.
Alex, I'll bring my black magic books. I have a nice
Bring
variety.
all black magic books. So tomorrow, mark this down. We are going to have the first seance in Blaze TV history. We are going to summon the demons, and when the demons get here, I'm going to kick their derrieres. So all of you freaking intergalactic spirits, the son of Satan, I welcome you to come on this set and go toe-to-toe with a real pimp on a blimp that's not scared to die, because guess what? I'm already dead, motherfucker. What do you think about that?
I like it.
I like that too. Yeah. Okay, there's a shooting update, guys. Now we got to show this graphic. Supposedly, the Las Vegas PD, or maybe the FBI, has just gone and searched the home of 1140, or excuse me, what's this guy's name? Keefe D. They found 1140 caliber bullets that were supposedly the same size bullets that were used in the assassination of Tupac Shakur in 1996, I believe. So now we're going nearly, how many years later is this? 30 years almost? It'll be 28, 27, whatever. I'm not a mathematician. That's pretty good for being high on Delta gummies. So do you think we're ever going to find Tupac's killer? Because I guarantee you the FBI actually knows who killed Tupac.
Honestly,
Yeah, be honest. Have you been lying? Remember you lied about Barbie? Let's start being honest. You didn't see
that
the
was
Barbie
my
movie.
only. That was my only lie. Okay. But because the gummies are like.
That's true. We'll give you a gummy pass.
But I believe he's alive somewhere, just like minding his business.
Oh, Tupac's alive on Epstein Island vibes.
I feel like he's like just completely probably got a different face now, just minding his business. I don't know.
You think he's transitioned to sex? Is he now?
No, like he probably got some type of
gender reassignment surgery.
No, just probably typical work done, like surgery.
Prosthetic breasts.
Probably different lips and different nose.
I imagine Tupac with nice big double D titties. All right, folks. Now the last clip. Before we play this clip, I just want to say this is from Darth Frantic. I love this guy. He's a super fan. I've given him access to a lot of clips that he can re-edit. My point being, he made a great edit. And I want to encourage the people that are watching this show. It's hard. This is an hour-long podcast of me being crazy. So it's kind of fun to watch this show deduce down into a minute of just the craziest, wildest antics of the show. And before we play this clip, Darth Frantic did this unsolicited. It was a great clip. Now I've friended him. I'm going to ask him and pay him to do more clips. But my point is, I need an army of freaking people out there that want to edit, that want to help us build this show. Because what I'm going to propose to you is, if you make a fan edit of this show, it can make me look bad, it can make me look stupid, it can make me look good, which I would encourage, or make me look funny at the very least. We're going to start playing these fan-made clips on the show and giving the people the proper kudos and support. So hopefully they'll start making more of these clips. So now, Danye, we're going to play this awesome clip.
Okay.
And I want to get your opinion about it. Thank you for watching. Are you tired of feeling weak? Catch the ride! Yeah, we killed 2 people on the show this week. He's back to life! Eat the cheese! We love you all! Like and subscribe! Supposedly did. Ginger, come here, girl. The Ukraine! What? Freemason! I love you. Where's his mom? No! Mayonnaise, it helps it slide down your gullet. It's prime time. Double 99. Donald Trump is my Lord and Savior. How long is this song? The booth rocking the bell. Thank you. Oh, gas station. Shot. Number 90. Because I want to keep my job. Take a shit. There's a bunch of gay cigarettes for you guys. This is my wife's boyfriend. I know you like the hot dogs, man. They're pretty good, aren't they? This show blew your mind. Darth Frantic. That was an incredible edit. What did you think about it?
I love the edit, and for some reason, it reminds me of like my childhood, like watching.
When your brother had gonorrhea and his penis is bleeding red?
Minus that, but I mean, like, it reminds me of South Park.
I love South Park. One of the
It reminds me like of, you remind me of Cartman. the voice.
I am a little bit like Cartman.
Yeah,
I love it. I
like that.
I was really close with my mother. I kind of had a similar relationship with my mother like Cartman, where I was kind of the boss my whole life, which I don't know if that was necessarily great, but my dad was very strict, so I guess one parent I kind of called the shots, the other parent they called them. But that's just my weird upbringing. I don't know about you. Dunye, before we go, tell them tomorrow we're doing the seance.
We're doing the seance, guys.
African style, Ghana style,
African
Kenyan style, or Ghana style? Which is going to have a bigger influence? Is it going to be more Ghanish or more Kenyish?
We can do more Kenyan.
More Kenyan style seance. So all my Kenyans in the chat, yo, put a K in the chat. Actually, don't put a K in the chat. I think.
And in Swahili, for voodoo, is translated aruga with an R.
Aruga. Tomorrow night will be the night of Aruga. We're gonna get Aruga.
Your accent sounds Russian, but we'll work on it.
We'll work on it. But we're gonna summon the spirits of hell. So if you guys want to see that, make sure to tune in tomorrow. And Darius will be back. He was arrested last night for murder, but we're gonna get him out of jail, and he's going to be on the show tomorrow. I hope. What's so funny?
It's really just like, because I guess I haven't, I snacked a little early, but these gummies are like.
So your highs, your life.
I took
Darius
2 of them.
I mean, yeah, Darius is like literally in trouble with the law for murder, and that's funny to you. Even in your home country of Kenya, they arrest murderers.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just surprised he got out so soon.
Well, it was kind of it was a passion crime.
Okay, out for you?
No, I think somebody was like, supposedly, this is what Darius says, is that he was at Kroger, our local grocery store, and that he was getting the samples, and that he was on his 3rd sample, and the person said no. You can't have another sample. And then he said, oh, is it because of the color of my skin? And the guy was like, yeah, as a matter of fact, it is. The guy was a QAnon guy. And then he killed him. So it's kind of a Trayvon Martin type situation. So he might be okay. He did murder a man, but it might have been a justified homicide. So, and if we can kind of manipulate the jury into thinking that the guy that was giving out the free snacks said the N-word, we're pretty sure he's going to win. So
I'm praying for him now.
Let's say a little prayer. Please, dear Lord,
please let Darius get out safe. And I'm sorry that he did the reverse Trayvon Martin on this guy. I don't think it was that serious, but free him.
And we want to apologize to that poor man's family that his 4 kids are going to be raised without a father, but that father was a bigot, so I think it's better. So
we can work some things out.
Amen.
Amen. Yeah.
All right, folks, it's been a great show. Everybody, go show love and support to Dunye. If not, come watch us tomorrow. Summon the spirits of Satan. And we end the show the same way every time with that freestyle finale. Delta 8, feeling great in the Lone Star State. Don't hate.
We want to eat some steak. We're trying to bake. Please don't hate.
Dunye is from Kenya, and I don't care if I put you in a blender. These are my moves. These are my freaky
that will
grooves.
Make you surrender.
Ooh, I'll put you in a blender. Then I'll make you surrender. Dunye, knowing I gay, gonna have sex every freaking day. I'm prime time, Dunye. You know this is how we play. Tomorrow we will be summoning the spirit of Satan.
It won't be a dinner date. Be here tomorrow. It won't be a dinner date.
Guys, if you guys want to see Lucifer live in action, I brought a real Kenyan here to bring him to the studio. So if you love Primetime 99, you love the Pimp on the Blitz, make sure to be with us tomorrow night. I love you. See ya.
Thank you, guys.